I'm Erin Husbands, owner of The Crowning Moment, and welcome to the final installment on our series of How to Score with Scores. Now, in a perfect pageant world, there would be many areas of competition in which to score the contestants on, with weighted scores, as we discussed in our previous video. And also in a perfect pageant world, judges would be able to give constructive comments, so that way we could improve, instead of getting fluffy comments, which is also another topic we discussed in a previous video. Fluffy comments like pretty girl or a beautiful dress just does not help Sally Sue win her title. But constructive comments like change your hairstyle or try a different dress can help Sally Sue pinpoint her areas that she needs to improve upon. So how can we get those better comments and feedback from the judges when most often judges complain that there just isn't enough time to write comments down when the contestants are only on stage for 30 seconds or less? Well, I might have a suggestion for that. Think about for a second a few other different types of competitions that allow the contestants to get playback of commentary with their routine. Imagine sitting at home and watching the playback of your modeling routine and hearing the judges' comments in real time. You're able to better understand what they were seeing and what they were thinking during that time to help you improve upon as a contestant for the next competition. Now, I know this technology may not be pageant world ready yet, or even be a little bit pricier, but think about it. As a contestant or a parent of a contestant, wouldn't you pay just a little bit more to have that kind of invaluable feedback from those judges? I know I certainly would. Another way for judges to submit their scores is with using Tally Genie. Now, Tally Genie, for the most part, will cut out human error. But really the error isn't with the software, more so than it is with the judge. Judges will use half numbers, whole numbers, and decimals. And here in Louisiana, festival pageants are just kind of what you do. Therefore, they use festival judges because they do things just a little bit differently. Festival judges actually start with 10 and then work their way backwards. 10 to 9.9, 9.8, 9.7, so on and so on. But really, this is an unfair scoring system for not only the contestant, but also the judge. It prevents them from giving more of an accurate and honest score for the contestant. If Sally Sue walks out on stage and clearly she looks like she's a 7, room for improvement, but not totally unput together. But the judge doesn't want to hurt her feelings or have a pageant mom mad at her. So instead, the judge gives her a 9.0, or, dare I say it, an 8.9. But see, Sally Sue, by getting that score, doesn't learn anything when she should have gotten a 7. She doesn't know really where to improve upon and how to be a better contestant next time, unless you write some comment, and chances are you didn't write any comment down. But whenever you do get your scores, you should get a printout of your scores and the min, max, and average for the contestants in your division in that phase of competition. Some systems go as far as even providing your ranking at the beginning of finals or at the end of finals. And some will also provide to you the score, the highest score for that phase of competition, or the highest overall score, i.e. the queen, for the entire pageant, for you to compare your score to the highest score so you have a better understanding of where you actually fell in the overall standings. No matter the scoring process or the way the judges submit their scores, one fact remains. Pageants should always be transparent, and directors should always be providing you, the contestant, your scores. That means all the scores from all the judges in all phases of competitions. Judges should also be able to provide constructive comments, even if it's in 30 seconds or less. Now, pageant moms, it's safe to say that you should consider pageants and directors who don't give out scores to be sketch. That can seriously hurt a pageant system's reputation, and you don't recover from a reputation that has been deemed deceptive. Which brings me back to those systems who only use deliberations and comments as their sole scoring process, when you never see a single numerical score. Trust me, moms, directors are getting paid by you, the pageant moms. So if you speak often enough and loudly, they will hear you. Never settle for the reply, "We don't give out scores." Fight for them. And in the end, if you still don't get them, perhaps it's time to reconsider and move on to a different pageant system. However, I must say there are two systems that just will not give you any feedback or scores on any level. And those two are the Miss America organization and the Miss Universe organization. Those results are actually sealed and signed into an envelope and sent to headquarters, and never are opened unless there is a dispute in the outcome. Fun fact. So that officially concludes our series, How to Score with Scores. I hope you learned a few interesting things and have been enlightened on the many different pageant scoring processes used by a variety of pageant systems in pageantry today. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please feel free to message us or email at info@thecrowningmoment.com. If you have any ideas for future videos, we'd love to hear about those too. Be sure to check out all of our previous videos on Facebook and at our YouTube channel, The Crowning Moment, and check back daily on our social media platforms for fun pageant-related content. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Erin Husbands, owner of The Crowning Moment, pageant coaching for all ages, coast to coast, to help you achieve excellence, one moment at a time.